Hey, you are now rocking with the Rockets propaganda. I know y'all notice a little something. The little background ain't the same as it usually is. That's because my ass in the damn traffic right now. And this preview gonna come a little bit, well, I say this preview. The pregame gonna come a little bit earlier today. Rest of the Rockets round robin crew, they may do one a little bit later. But my ass ain't finna do one because I'm on my way to go watch my niece play basketball. Because the last time the Rockets played the Warriors, I missed her game, and she ended up balling out that game, hitting the game winner and everything, and Unc missed it, only for the Rockets to lose the damn game. So that's like, I took like 15 years off of my life, I ain't gonna lie. So I figured, these finna play a game today, screw this damn pregame. let me just go watch her ball out and let the chips fall where they may. But I do have thoughts. On this Rockets versus Warriors. What can I even call it, bro? We're gonna call it a saga. See, man, let me tell y'all something, bro. At some point, you gotta punch the bully dead square in the nose, bro. Punch him in the mouth, punch him somewhere in the face where every day he wake up, look in the mirror, he gotta be reminded of, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna bully that kid no more because last time I did that, something bad happened to me. I may have won the fight, but I got some memories left on my face. So, yeah, man, Rockets got to quit getting bullied by these Warriors, bro. Because it don't even matter who even playing. Steph ain't playing, Dre ain't playing, whoever the hell playing. It's going to come down to, man, when you going to let your nuts drop? You know what I'm saying? Rockets got to hit puberty tonight. They got to hit puberty tonight, man. You got to let your nuts drop. You got to show you got hair on your, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got hair on your armpits and all of that. You gotta be a man tonight, bro. That's what it come down to. That's what it come down to. We can talk all kind of X's and O's and matchups here and there and all of that pretty nice little cute stuff that everybody like to talk about. All the analytics, the true shooting percentage, effective field goal here, defensive rating, and all of that garbage. Man, listen, when you done got your ass whooped 15 times in a row, none of that shit matters, bro. I'm gonna just be very blunt about it. None of that shit matter. The only thing that matter tonight, who got more dog in them? That's all that matter tonight, man. So far in the NBA, I ain't gonna lie, the Rockets lead the league in dog, except when it comes to the Warriors. When we play the Warriors, we all of a sudden turn into little puppies, bro. We puppies on breast milk, still sucking breast milk from mama's titty. Nah, bro. This got to end tonight, and it wouldn't be. This is one of two ways we can end this, bro. This is one where we can knock them out of the tournament and finally get over the hump. I'd rather us do it tonight, now, than wait and maybe see them in the playoffs and knock them off then. You want to set the tone now because we could possibly see them in the playoffs. That's a potential 4-5 matchup if things shake up the way they may shake up. It's a potential 4-5 matchup. And if you think the Warriors can't beat us in a 7-game series in the playoffs, knowing that we can't even beat them in a regular season, man, you got another thing coming. Them dudes ain't scared of us at all. Tonight is the night where we got to start putting fear in their heart, bro. We got to start putting fear in their heart. They're not scared of us at all. That needs to change. That needs to change. I'm not saying Ime got to empty the tool clip and start revealing all kind of stuff that he was going to pull out in the playoffs. Even though if you got to do it to get this dub, you do it. Because right now you're in a tournament, like I said before, man, I think winning the tournament would be huge for these young dudes' confidence. Matter of fact, I think Rockets win this tournament, they turn around and reel off a good 10-game win streak because they're gonna be riding high. And the Rockets, the way they play, they really depend on how their confidence, man, how their confidence is. When they play confident, man, they feel like world beaters. When they play like little biatches, man, they can lose to anybody. And every time we play the Warriors, we big dog for a little bit, and then when it's winning time, we nut up. You start sweating, palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti, they nervous. On the surface, they don't even look calm and ready. They ain't dropping bombs. And they keep on forgetting the play that Ime just wrote down. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all gonna get that reference. Some of y'all not. But what up, Meg? She say be safe driving. Man, listen. You driving when you in Houston. Let me put that on the screen. Man, listen. When you in Houston, driving ain't safe anyway. You could just be sitting in your car in the parking lot. Somebody gonna run into you. Tell me that ain't happen. Tell me that don't happen. Man, come on. I appreciate it though. I'm gonna be personally safe. I'm gonna be responsible as I can. But you know, there's a bunch of nut jobs out here in Houston. They just be driving with their eyes closed, driving sleep, driving while eating Popeye's chicken, hands greasy on the steering wheel. You can't turn. All of that nonsense. Or they be chewing on a Popeye's biscuit. They be choking on that some bit, and next thing you know, they in a car crash. Yeah, folks be driving and eating in Houston. So watch them in the morning. They have a coffee in one hand, donut in the other, and I don't know how they staring. But anyway, back on these Rockets. Yeah. So from what I understand, Steph is gonna play tonight. Dre gonna play tonight. I believe, unless I'm tripping, Tari Eason should be good to go tonight. Fred VanVleet should be good to go tonight. Should be. I haven't seen no reports to the contrary on any of those fronts. So hopefully we can get them dudes on the court. Last game we played them, we didn't have Tari Eason, but they didn't have Steph or Dre. But again, when we play the Warriors, it don't matter who playing. You could dig up let me not say that. But you can bring back that old Baron Davis team with Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes and Andrus Bendris and Mikael Petrus. In their old age right now, they could come back. All I got to do is put on a Warriors jersey. They could beat these Rockets right now. Rockets see that Warriors jersey, and they just, oh, God, they just be spooked. But let's go ahead and get into a little bit of breakdown. So, real quick, my X factor for the night for the Rockets, man, I want to say, X factor gonna be Tari Eason, man, because Tari Eason himself says out loud with no shame that he hates the Warriors. We all do, Tari. We all hate the Warriors. Nobody in Houston. Well, there's some people in Houston that bandwagon fans. They like the Warriors still, but we all like the Warriors, man. I get it. And honestly, if you ask me, Tari probably got the most dog in him on the whole team. If you ask me, and like I said, tonight this is a dog game. This ain't no puppy game. We got to be dogs for 48 minutes, at least 48 minutes, because this thing going to OT. We're gonna need an extra 5 minutes of dog. And yeah, we do a lot of barking, but it's time to take a bite out of crime tonight too. So I'm gonna look for Tari Eason to probably be the difference between us winning and losing. How he performs this game to me is gonna tell me whether or not we're gonna win or lose. Because the way he plays, there's no game plan for somebody like that. Somebody who just play with all out energy all the time. You can't game plan for that. You just can't. He aggressive on both ends all the time. He go to the basket with aggression. He offensive rebound with aggression. Defensive rebound with aggression. Defend with aggression. Like he always on 10. And we're gonna need every bit of that. He mess around and be in that closing lineup. And if he in that closing lineup, that means somebody from the starters ain't getting the job done. Don't know who that is gonna be yet, but we're gonna see. Also look for us. He may kind of been hesitant to do this season, but he need to go. We're gonna have to go small at some point because the Warriors feast on bigs that can't shoot. And if Alperen Sengun ain't gonna be, making shots as much as he does well, anything he does well doesn't matter against the Warriors. They take all of that away. It doesn't matter. If you look historically, since in this iteration of the Warriors, centers don't play well against them. They just don't, for the most part. You might have a good game here and there, but centers just don't play well. Yeah, I know we want to just be like, nah, he got to be out there and play. I agree with that, but I also ain't gonna be mad if Ime just doing what is working, and which he typically will do, save for the whole Fred VanVleet Sengun pick and roll nonsense that he just can't think outside the box of. But as far as X factors go for the Warriors, yeah, man, that boy Kuminga don't like the Rockets, bro, for whatever reason. He don't like the Rockets. Before the last game we played, I said somebody was going to have a career night. I didn't know it was going to be him, but I said somebody was going to have a career night and we're going to lose. Ended up being Kuminga. Kuminga he plays with a little bit of, I don't know if y'all remember, he played a little bit like Corey Maggette. A little bit. I don't know if y'all remember Corey Maggette. He used to just be a monster, just slashing to the basket, getting fouled, dunking, all of that. He played a little bit like that. Kuminga got a solid handle. I know some people think he don't really have a handle. He got a solid handle. It's all right. It's good enough for him to get himself to the rack and get a foul, get a bucket. I think it's good enough for him. He make it work. And if he's hitting his jump shots, which he just seems to do against the Rockets, he's gonna be a big time problem. He can turn the ball over if you want to make him go one-on-one, though. I don't think he'll be able to pull off a lot of that nonsense he was doing the last game if Tari Eason is playing, because they're probably going to stick Tari Eason on him and say, what's up now? So we're going to see about that. Steph has not actually had a good season. Well, he's having a good season, but by his standards, it's not as great as it typically is. But also he hasn't really like dropped the 40 piece on us in a little bit. I wouldn't say that tonight would be the night either. We don't really have a bunch of guys that drop 40 against the Rockets anyway, unless you just really anybody drop 40 on the Rockets, you earned that shit. You really done earned it. Who else we got to worry about? Draymond, funny enough, is actually shooting above 40% from three this season. Not on real high volume, but the way Ime wants to play defense against them, he probably gonna put Sengun, at least for the starters. He could probably gonna put Sengun on Dre and have him float and roam, and then have Jabari on Trace Jackson if Trace Jackson start. I believe he's gonna be starting. I heard something about him might be hurt. I don't know. But whether it's Trace Jackson or if it's Looney, Jabari gonna be guarding the five. And that formula has been working for the Rockets very, very well. So long as Jabari is rebounding. Jabari had a game last game, 13 rebounds, 13 points against who the hell we played last game? Oh, the Clippers against Big Zoo. And that ain't easy to do. That ain't easy to do against Big Zoo. Zubai's a big boy. No Diddy. So there's that. And then I think for as far as I already talked about X factors, but who really needs to go off this game? I know we've been riding them all season about being inconsistent, up, down, don't know what you're going to get out of them, but let this be the game. See, when we talk about the Rockets not being able to get over this Warriors hump, especially during, our rebuild, a lot of that has been Jalen Green. Jalen Green plays his absolute worst against the Warriors. We've seen some life against the Warriors team with Jalen Green in that third quarter of the last game. The lineup with him and Steven Adams out there and spare parts. That was working a little bit in the third quarter. I believe we took the lead at one point. Maybe just a 1 point lead. I believe we took the lead at one point, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, man, my bad. I see folks in the chat. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. But, yeah, Jalen gotta go off, man. He gotta decide tonight if if he's still if he's gonna get through puberty or gonna start puberty, his NBA puberty. He gotta decide that tonight, man, because it's that big bad bully that keeps slapping you, taking your lunch money every time you see him. I mean, at one point you gonna explain to your mama that, Mama, I keep getting my ass whooped at school. They keep taking this lunch money that you be giving me. You gonna go home and you gonna tell her that? She gonna tell you, man, I done raised a little pump. Say, Jalen, you gotta let your NBA nuts drop. You gotta have. I'm not saying you gotta have a career night, but you gotta put some fear in the heart of the Warriors, man. You gotta put some fear in their heart and stop bailing them out, jacking up threes and all that. Don't do that. Take it to the rack. I don't care who it is in the paint. I don't care if it's Draymond. I know they be fouled. I know Draymond likes to finger people eyeballs when you go in the paint. We know, we get it. But man, if he even pointed at your eyeball, you might want to, slide him over a nice little slick elbow to the side of his head. Yeah, I said it. See, Draymond, one of them people. If he know he can punk you, he gonna keep doing it until you do something about it. Ask Rudy Gobert, and Rudy Gobert still ain't done nothing about it. But yeah, I'm looking at Jalen this game. Nobody else really well. Tari Eason matter. Nobody else really matter this game, man. Maybe I'm looking crazy right now. Maybe I'm gonna look stupid in the end. Maybe he gonna come out with another dud, 7 points on what 2 for 15 or something. Maybe he might pull one of them, or he might pull a 12 for 18 game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little 35 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, something like that. We need a leap game. We talk about the leap year for these young guys. We need a leap game from Jalen Green. Alperen Sengun too, that would be nice, but big men don't scare the Warriors. It's guards that get the job done against them. So we need a leap game from Jalen Green, man. Need a leap game. This is what we're gonna call it. Jalen Green's leap game. That need to happen tonight against the right team in the right moment. NBA Cup. All right. There was something else that I had in mind too. Maybe hold on, I'm finna pull into this game now. So I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. But yeah. Final score. All right. This is where it get interesting to me, man. Final score, we're gonna say, man, this is tough, bro. I ain't gonna front. It's kind of tough. Because I wanna say the Rockets gonna win, but 15 times is 15 times, man. 15 L's in a row is 15 L's in a row. But I'm gonna actually go out on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb, y'all. Y'all with me? I'm gonna go out on a limb. Rockets 117, Warriors 116 in a close one. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm off, maybe I'm high, maybe I'm drunk, maybe I'm on that 87 gas. I ain't something wrong with me, more than likely. But we're gonna say Rockets 117, Warriors 116. We get this monkey that then mutated into a gorilla off of our back. We advance in the NBA Cup. I'm gonna say this too. If we win this game, we win in the NBA Cup. If we win this game, because this is the only team I know we're gonna lose to every time we play them. This is the only team. Every other team, I feel like we got a good chance. We got a puncher's chance because of how we play, because of how we defend, because of how we offensive rebound. I feel like we got a chance every game against everybody else, not the Warriors. But tonight gonna be the night. We didn't have a couple days rest. We played on Sunday, rest Monday, practice Tuesday. I'm sure E made them install a couple new packages on offense for these dudes. I'm sure that they done put some probably some new defensive wrinkles in the game too. I'm also expecting a little bit more focus. Fred VanVleet man, I don't know which Fred we're gonna get tonight. I don't know which Fred, because Fred is either Steph or he's what's a guard that he either Steph or he D'Angelo Russell. He either one of them two. Some night he on, and other nights it's like, bro, what the hell you doing? I get it. You know, you playing for that next contract too a little bit, low key. Nobody really talking about it, but you know, team option coming up. Fred will be important this game. He's going to definitely be in the closing lineup because this is going to be a close game. I don't think this is going to be another one where one team or the other blow the other out. I don't see that. Fred gonna be in the matter of fact, let me even run through who I think should be in the closing lineup. Just the way I can see the game going. Shit. Fred, Jalen, Dylan, Tari, Jabari. That's probably gonna be the closing lineup. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and we win, cool. If I'm wrong and we lose, bad. Anything where we lose is bad. But yeah, that's my closing five. I already said who the X factor is gonna be. Already said who my player of the game needs to be in order for us to win. It needs to be Jalen. I didn't go through who I think gonna scrap though. Oh, 100% Dylan and Draymond finna get into it this game. Dylan and Draymond finna get into it. And if it ain't Dylan and Draymond, it's gonna be Trey and Draymond. I said Trey. Tari and Draymond. Draymond and Tari probably gonna end up getting into it. Tari probably gonna tell Draymond come out and play. He gonna tell Draymond come out and play at the free throw line while Draymond go 0 for 2 at the free throw line. He gonna say come out to play, hey. Draymond, come out to play, hey. If he pull one of those, I'm gonna laugh. If he really do something like that, I'm gonna die laughing. But anyway, like I said, man, rest of the Rockets round robin guys, I don't know if they're gonna do a pregame or not. I decided to do mine right now. Like I said, in case you came in late, I'm going to go watch my niece play basketball because the last time we played the Warriors, she had a good game and hit the game winner, and we lost. And I missed her game because I was covering the Rockets game. But tonight, I'm gonna still watch the game. I'm probably just gonna watch it on my phone or whatever. I just pulled up to the game right now. I may or may not tell y'all how the game goes, depending if I like you or not. If I feel like I like y'all tonight, I might tell you. If I don't feel like I like you, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I think we're gonna call it wraps for now. We're gonna call it wraps for now, man. Let me jump in to this school and go watch this girl go hoop up some other little punk girl. But yeah, man, if you still with me at this point, that means you like what you saw. So that means go hit the like button. If you watching me on X/Twitter, go to the Rockets Round Robin channel. Go subscribe to that. Go to the Rockets Propaganda channel. Go subscribe to that. What else we need to shout out? Just dropped the video on the Rockets Round Robin channel from my man Slaughter. Go follow Slaughter at Slaughter SLOTTER at on X. He did a weekly review. It's a new series he's gonna be doing on the channel where he just review everything that went on a week by week basis and just take like a broad overview. So shout out to him. Go check out that video when y'all get a chance. And like I said, go subscribe to that Rockets Round Robin channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And all of y'all come back again. This is your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AK Infinity _VVS. And we out.